Recording now.
All right, welcome everyone to this meeting of the Health District. So let's see. I would like to call this meeting to order, and so let's start with a roll call, beginning with Sarah.
Sarah Hathcock, Secretary.
Julie Field, Treasurer.
Okay. Do we have anyone online, Rachel?
Online, we have Allison Williams, Misty Manchester, and Mike Lynch.
Okay. So seems that Lee is not here, and I know that John is running late, but he's expecting to be here. And I'm here, so we do have a quorum, and so we will call the meeting to order at 6:01 p.m. So now let's go around the room and introduce all staff, and then online, and then we'll go and see who's here from the public. So why don't we start over here with Ellie? Oh, sure.
Ellie Leboon, legal counsel.
Welcome. Okay. All right, so now we'll go to the conflict of interest statement. Board of Directors, pursuant to the bylaws, please disclose any known or perceived conflicts of interest related to any agenda item. The Health District is committed to preventing the personal interest of the board, employees, and independent contractors from interfering with their duties to the organization and avoiding any unethical financial, professional, or political gain on the part of such individuals. Welcome, Lee.
Thank you.
Their meeting was not in it.
Oh,
Well, we'll match that.
yeah.
Really calm, please.
All right. Does anyone have any conflicts of interest to declare?
None, no.
And none for me. Okay. All right. So then we'll move on to the approval of the agenda. Do I have a motion to approve the October 22nd meeting agenda as presented?
Move to approve.
Second.
So Julie goes first, and then Sarah. All those in favor say aye.
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 Any opposed? That passes unanimously. All right. So at this moment, we can open the floor for public comment. The Health District of Northern Larimer County Board welcomes and invites comments from the public. Public comments or input are taken only during the time on the agenda listed as public comment. It is an opportunity for people to express their views, and therefore the Board of Directors generally does not engage in back and forth discussion or respond to questions. So if you choose to comment, please follow the guidelines for public comment provided at the end of the agenda. So I'd like to know if anyone would like to make public comment tonight. Okay, and no one has joined online?
No online.
Okay. It appears that we don't have any public comment, so we will move on to our next agenda item. All right, we have no presentations tonight, so let's go to the consent agenda. Do I have a motion to approve the consent agenda consisting of the August 28th regular meeting minutes, the September 24th special meeting minutes, and the job requirements for the ED CEO position?
And my understanding of the job requirements is really the brochure.
Yes,
That's what it means.
correct.
With that, I'm okay.
Okay,
So moved.
okay, Sarah has the first.
I'll second.
Okay, second by Lee. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion passes unanimously. All right, moving on to the action items. So the first item is the approval of the strategic plan. So I'd like to get a motion and a second to approve it, and then we can discuss anything that needs to be discussed before we vote. So do I have a motion to approve the strategic plan as presented? All right, Sarah moves.
Second.
Julie seconds. Great. What comments, questions, discussion do we have on the strategic plan?
I guess the only comment that I would make is that this board met with our facilitator who assisted in making sure that everyone was clear from the board perspective as well as the staff perspective on what was included in the strategic plan from 2024. And I think that the reaffirmation and the refresh and the clarification is the work really of both boards and of the leadership and community that the health district has. So I'm very pleased with the outcome. I think we worked hard, both in 2024 and this past summer to do the refresh. So I just want to thank my colleagues on the board and everyone on the leadership team and the staff who worked on it. And I believe that it should be approved as it does include very detailed and well thought out consideration of who we are and where we're going.
Thanks, Julie.
No, I very much agree with what Julie just shared, and it sounds, and as far as reworking some of the language and how we capture the strategic plan for leadership so that it feels more manageable. It seemed like that there were things to learn from the way in which it had been just captured in language from the previous strategic plan. So I felt like there was some refinement, and I've heard just positive feedback on how that's played out for your day-to-day of understanding how to manifest and operationalize the plan, which has been good to hear.
Yeah, I thought that was great teamwork between the board and staff about, really how to capture what we were trying to say. And I was especially pleased that the language became not only clearer, but I thought more powerful, and that it had more punch. And then the other note that I would make about this is the list of accomplishments in here. I mean, it's really amazing. Yeah. So if you haven't had a chance to read our strategic plan, you could read it or skip to that page is like the highlights, because it's really impressive.
I did want to share too, it's not in your packet, but it's a separate item. It's just just a shortened abridged version that you can see to carry the 20-page strategic plan. I keep it in my handbag.
I do. I carry it everywhere. It's in my car. There's a copy in my car. There's one on my desk.
In your camper?
I did have it in my camper, but we winterized the camper. So I'm afraid it might get hurt.
Yeah, I get that.
Awesome. Anything else on the strategic plan? All right, then I guess we can move to a vote. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Passes unanimously. All right, next is resolution 2025-13 to approve the charter for the ad hoc advisory committee. Do I have a motion to approve that? And then we can, and a second, and then we can discuss.
I'll move to approve.
Okay, thanks, Sarah.
Second.
Okay. All right. Questions or comments about that resolution? And let me get to the right page here. Somebody already on the right page? Okay. Oh, thanks. All right, so it starts on the cover sheets on page 43. The resolution is on page 44, and the charter itself is on page 45. And so, so this is part of just what we need to do under statute to make sure that we're complying with what we need to comply with and doing things properly. And so that's why we have brought forward this charter, which basically says the process steps that we'll be going through, and then the resolution makes it official. Any comments, questions, or discussion? Seeing none, I guess we can move to the vote. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries unanimously. All right. The Q3 financials, do I have a motion to approve the Q3 financials as presented? And then we can go into discussion about that.
Move to approve.